30 a.m.
Okay, I'm starting the stream.
Okay.
All right, are you ready for this, girl?
I'm ready.
We are live.
Ooh.
We are live now. How long is it going to take before we get viewers in my stream, Sarah?
I don't know.
Because we got things to talk about, don't we?
I know. We have a lot to talk about.
We haven't done one of these R&D talk streams, as we call them. Actually, you know what? I am not playing Poggers. Let me change. I forgot to change the description. This is
yeah.
Sarah.
This is not Poggers.
I
it's me.
Talk to you.
Use guys.
Use guys. There you go.
Use guys.
Okay, you know what? That's
talking to use guys.
Use guys. Is that, there you go.
Use guys.
As Sarah said, we talk to use guys.
My grandma used to say that. She would say, "How are yous guys?" Well, it's a thing in like the Cincinnati area to say "yous guys." So yeah.
I use guys. I gotta find my R&D talk. Where is it?
Hi, Lord, however you prefer it to be said. How are you this evening?
Boom, 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 boom. Random games play. That isn't my R&D talk. I need my title so people can see what the hell it is.
Where's your title?
I don't
It's
know.
up there. I see it.
Where?
Oh, we're doing good, thank you. It's on there. It's on there, hun. It's Sarah and I talk to you guys live. Come say hello.
Oh no, I'm talking about like the thumbnail picture.
I thought you meant the title. I'm like, it is there.
It's probably here. Let me look at it.
Yeah, you know, it's been a while since we've been able to do this.
I know, right? It's been...
Well, as you know, I had life things happen and family things and hadn't been able to do stuff, but it's getting back now and it's getting better, so yeah.
Lauren,
yeah,
how are you
hello
doing?
To Lauren.
Lauren is a good young man. They get this. 9 hours.
Yeah, name does not seem familiar.
No, it wasn't familiar to me either. He's pretty new on my channel. And
oh, a new subscriber. Oh, well, welcome. I am
he's a subscriber.
Sarah, or also known as Fairy Girls. Yeah. You'll see me in chats.
Just call her Brat.
No.
Okay, fine. Bigger brat.
No, I'm not a brat.
Bigger brat.
I'm not a bigger brat.
Biggest brat.
A what?
A biggest brat.
I'm not the biggest brat. Oh, you are the biggest brat.
Oh, wow. Fucked up. Nope. So, anyway, Laurent there, not only is he a pretty new subscriber, but he has the Z99 by his name. What does that mean, Sarah?
Oh, I know. He's a supporter.
Yeah, he supports me.
Yeah.
What an awesome guy.
Well, hey, Valkyrie. It's been a while. How are you?
He shows me that, oh, my God, he doesn't just support me with money. Like, he sat there, get this, 9 hours of me working on Poggers. Yesterday and last night.
I feel your pain.
He was there the whole time.
Laurent.
He was there the whole time. Sarah's been there. Sarah's done that for like 4 hours with me. And she knows.
4 hours? Oh, come on.
No, I'm talking about 4 hours in a stretch.
4 hours?
4 hours in a stretch.
Oh, well, no. It's been days, hours.
Well, yeah, if you add it all up, I'm talking about like 4 hours in a stretch. I don't think you and I have ever 9 hours in a row.
Oh, listen to me. When we first started the whole Poggers thing, we started at what time in the morning? It was like,
I don't know,
9 my time, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was all freaking day.
I'm the brat.
Hi, Valkyrie.
Actually, Valkyrie is definitely a brat. I remember the first time I met Valkyrie in JJ Plays stream, and the first time I called her a brat because she was being sassy and sarcastic or whatever.
Yeah.
And I called her a brat, and she got offended. And we had to get this whole thing down. We had to, because I think it's part of her culture and where she's from or whatever. Like at the time or whatever, being called a brat was like, oh my God, it was like calling her like the C word or something, you know. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was, but. Yes,
that's okay.
But how you guys doing? How you doing, Valkyrie? It's gonna be
yeah.
late
How
for
is
you,
everyone?
How are you?
Yeah.
Laurent is I forget where Lauren's from. Lauren, where are you from, man? Lauren's from overseas as well, I know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but say hi, guys. Tell us how you're doing so we can talk about it, because
Yeah.
we are not just here to talk about poggers or video games, or
Mm-hmm.
we're here to talk about you. And
Yeah.
and we're here to make fun of Sarah, of course, but
Whatever. You always make fun of me every time we do this.
I do not.
Yes, you do.
I don't remember ever making fun of you.
Oh, please.
Oh, you
I have 2 words that I can say.
Okay,
and thankfully Melons and Joe are not in here right now because they would know the 2 words I'm talking about.
You know, I could show them that picture of where you basically told me Zach like a couple weeks ago, and you're like,
What?
"Oh my god!" You told me in the morning. You was like, "Oh my god!" I woke up and you said, "I got up and I got ready for work, and I had the biggest booger." And I was like, "Really?"
I did not.
You said you had the biggest booger on your nose, and I was like, "Really?" And I was like, "Seriously?" And
I did not send you a picture of that.
I was like, "I want to see a picture of it." You wouldn't send me a picture of it, so I asked you to weigh it, and you took it off and you weighed it.
Did not. Oh, this is a tale you are spinning.
She weighed it, and she said it weighed 14 ounces. Almost a pound booger was on her.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Really.
You're full of shit. You know it. I did not. That did not happen.
Yes, it is. Laurent is a French name. Valkyrie is right. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're so full of it.
Like, what the heck, Zax? Yeah.
Oh. Laurent, you have no idea. These are when we do these live stream conversations, it gets really interesting really fast.
It does would get interesting really fast when you talk to me in the morning and tell me that you couldn't go to work because you had a 14-ounce booger hanging out your nose.
You're so full of shit. I have never called you in the morning and said that I had a big booger coming out of my nose. That you could go to work.
We only talk on Discord. I'm just like, yeah, I don't know. It's fine. So anyway, it's good to see all you guys. Good to be talking here to Sarah, who's been really busy with work and life lately. She hasn't had the opportunity to do this. I feel like it's been like a month and a half since we've done this.
I know. It feels like it. Yeah. Like I said, I had a lot of family things happen, and Zax knows that, guys. So yeah, it's just been a lot going on. But so I'm glad to be back. Glad to start doing reviews again. And glad to start doing our talks again. So.
Oh yeah. I hear you there.
Yeah.
Oh, I hear you there. Okay, give me just a second. Let me adjust. Oh, it might be here. Hang on, output volume. This
talking. Oh yeah, you didn't adjust. Started.
Let's see. Okay.
You were just like, okay, we're live.
Let's see that. Yep, we didn't get a chance. I can never tell anyway. Like I don't hear any difference. So, Zax is too low. I'll say. Mine is maxed, guys. Mine's maxed.
Yes. Well, then maybe I'm too high.
Let's see. I've turned Sarah down.
So yeah, guys, if something like that happens, please let us know.
Yeah, that's weird to me because I usually have a loud voice.
Yeah, and you sound fine to me. I mean, we sound fine, but
let me know if that's better. Just let us know, because we don't know, because we hear each other the same way we always hear each other.
Yeah.
And I don't know how loud she's coming over, like
over on when it's actually being broadcasted.
I could turn it down. I can turn down my speaker a little bit on OBS as well. Okay, go ahead, talk for me, Sarah.
Oh.
Yeah, so Sarah's according to OBS is showing her a little bit lower than me right now, actually. Yeah.
Ha, Valkyrie, I don't do any of that stuff.
Maybe Sarah's too high. Put down the maybe Sarah. That's funny. No, according to OBS, like my desktop audio, she's lower than me right now. So I don't know. That's weird. I don't know. We got 5 people here watching those, 6 people, whatever it is.
Ooh. Yay. Hi, Joe.
Joe, what is
How are you?
How are you doing, buddy?
Valkyrie.
Oh my God, Sarah, you're the one
Not
that said you might be
high.
That's funny. That is so funny. Oh my God.
You got me on that one.
Yeah, that is hilarious. She got you. She's good at getting me too.
Oh yeah.
She's good at getting me too.
Oh, I know. That's for sure.
So
what is going on in everybody's life?
Have you
Fun stuff, exciting stuff? Any questions you might have?
Sarah, have you ever had a chance to watch with watch Hachi as I told you to watch Hachi with your daughter? You haven't watched that yet, have you?
No, I haven't watched. I know you have been telling me that for
months.
Good God!
But you don't have a lot of time.
Forever.
What is up tonight? It's been a minute.
Telling me to watch it.
I know, right? Rock and roll.
I know, Joe. It has been a while, but you know, I've had some stuff happen. So, but yeah.
The booger.
I'm back.
The booger.
So the booger thing.
The booger thing kind of sent her into a little bit of a hole in her, you know.
Oh my God.
And everything like that. She couldn't get on here to talk with me because
I swear to God, I will smack you.
we tried to do this a couple weeks ago, and she was like, her voice is all shaking and stuff like that, and she was bursting into tears over the whole booger thing and stuff like that. Like, it really shook her up. I mean, I can imagine having a booger like as big as your whole face almost.
Really?
Like, really. Chirp, chirp, chirp. I know Valkyrie. Valkyrie's like, Zax, will you shut up about the booger? My God, you sicko.
Oh yeah, Valkyrie, you weren't around with the whole ding dong thing either, so that was pretty interesting.
So I gotta say, I have some of the most patient viewers with you, Sarah, as well, helping me with poggers and the code. I know that's got to be tedious.
Helping you with all your stuff and all your complaints and all the times you're like, oh, Sarah, help me.
It wasn't working, Sarah. And then Lauren last night, 9 hours working on poggers. Valkyrie, I don't know when it was, a couple years ago, whenever it was, maybe a year ago, helping me with that freaking train game. Oh my God, she was about to pull their hair out. Because that's one of those puzzle games that, you know, I'm bad at some puzzle games. And Valkyrie's like seeing everything like right away, and she's like trying to get me to do the right thing, and she can't explain it. And I'm like,
so bad at puzzle games.
Not some of them. I'm good at puzzle games like the marble rolling game, whatever that one was called. What was that?
Oh yeah, you were okay.
That one, yeah.
Are you talking about the one we reviewed?
Yeah, that we reviewed the one.
Oh, yeah. No, actually, you were doing great at that one.
Yeah.
Excuse me, I got hiccups.
I might not talk a lot because there's a hockey game I need to watch at the same time, but during the ads I will. See, Sarah, the urge to slap Zax is not just me.
No, oh no.
Oh my God. You know what, Valkyrie? I need more puzzle games. We need to do a puzzle game like right now.
No.
No. Sarah's like, no, let's not ruin this by frustrating everybody. Like, it's probably one thing to watch me with my code in Game Maker and making a game and be frustrated because I can't figure out something I broke or whatever.
Oh my gosh.
That's probably frustrating enough. But then to watch me see it, like, at least when you're watching me code, you don't know the answer, so you're just kind of scratching your head with me going, what did you break, Zax? You're such an idiot. You're just thinking that. But you don't know how to help me. But at least with a puzzle game, you can see the answer like 100 times over as I fail over and over and over again. And you just want to, like Valkyrie says, you just want to reach out and slap me.
Yes, but also because, you know, we're typing it, what to do, over and over and over again. And you're not looking at chat because you're playing the game. And the answer is right in front of you, but you don't see it. So
Rock and Roll says, yes, but Valkyrie, you want to slap Zax for fun. That freaking umbrella in the... oh my God. Yes, the umbrella in the phone booth. For whatever reason, I couldn't figure that out. Let me...
It's okay. You know what? Not everybody does well at puzzle games. This is not your oh God, no.
So Valkyrie was talking about something yesterday as well when Timber, I'm gonna smack you. Quit barking at people across the street. So if I go to Zaxtor 99 here and I go train, We're gonna find this game.
Oh no.
And I forgot what it's called though. Oh, do you like? Do you speaking of Train? Do you like Train, sir? This was such a good. I put out some good videos here. They did such an amazing free concert. It was a free concert, public concert back in 2014. Wow, it doesn't seem like that long ago now. But I have some videos of them singing, and I was like way far back with my little camcorder, and I was able to capture some really good footage of Train.
Oh yeah.
I was pretty surprised at how well that turned out. But yeah, I don't know. Don't remember what the game's called. I guess it wasn't called something with a train, but whatever. Oh my god, this game. 253,000 views there. Look at that.
I don't even want to talk about it anymore.
We're not going to talk about that. Don't worry.
No, thank you. We've already discussed that.
I don't even remember this. Psycho woman in Colorado lures 8-month pregnant woman to her home to steal her fetus baby. What? I did that video 2 years ago?
I've heard of people doing that.
I don't even remember making that video.
Wow. A lot of videos you don't remember making.
That's because I've done so damn many of them.
I know you have.
It's like crazy.
Been a few years of them. You can't remember everything.
Yeah. Oh, I remember the free SO when I trapped you between the walls.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, when you walled me in.
Uh-huh. And you're like, why are you asking me to go over there? You knew something was up.
Why do you want me to stand here?
Yeah, it's like stand in the middle. I'm trying to look at something. I'm trying to figure out where to put this or something. And then all of a sudden, like in a couple seconds.
The sad part was me taking so long to realize how to get out of it.
Oh yeah, I was like,
I can't
that's
put
right.
a door in.
We had a house packed full of people.
We had a house full
I
of
gave
people,
you your own little
and
puzzle,
put
and I was
me in
even
a box.
teasing you. I was even teasing you. I'm like, you love puzzles. You say you love puzzle games so much. Well, here's your own puzzle, Sarah. I'll like figure it out. And you was stuck there for like, I don't know, 20 minutes or something. It was a while. I was just laughing at you. You were so frustrated.
I'm like, why do you have to do this when we have a house full of people right now?
Yeah, we had a whole house full of people, and you're like probably all embarrassed because you're all walled in. I'm like, sorry, there is an answer to get out. And I was telling people in my, because I figured
My
I
person was getting hungry. She had to go to the bathroom.
I was shocked that nobody else in the house like DM'd you and told you how to get out.
I know. Seriously, they didn't.
I was like,
they
what?
were just laughing at me.
How did that? Here, Zaxtorian 99. What the hell's that game called? Sims Online.
Oh no.
Right here. She's been taken captive. I'm talking about this. It's only a 10-minute video, guys. Here.
Oh my gosh.
But we'll. Oh come on! I love these ads.
Oh, I know. It's like two and.
For fun,
two
pretty sure I
ads,
don't want to
one
slap
two
him for
ads
real.
before
Okay,
the
so what I want you to
number.
do, I want to slap him for real. Closed fist. Some might call it punch. Oh my god, that's brutal, Valkyrie. I want to do something. That is so brutal. So Sarah's standing right here. This is a house that we built.
This is
and we're playing The Sims Online. And here's Sarah, right here. This is back in like January, isn't it, or December? I don't even remember.
Think so yeah.
So all these people are here at our house, and we
Just
just.
for a minute.
I changed this house since then. Remember, I put in a bunch of like
I'm
single
like, what are
restaurants.
you doing? I'm like, we've got people here right now.
And I'm walling her in, and she doesn't like. She's new to the game. She doesn't know really, like. So I walled her in. You can't see the whole walls because I have the walls cut off, as you can see. But you can see that I have the bottom shows you that she's walled in completely. See how dark it is where she's at? And she's freaking out because. Let's listen in.
Oh, okay. You're gonna box me in. That's fine. Then you, Mr. Gooberman, have to do everything else. Gooberman.
Now who's gonna cook? Who's gonna cook and who's gonna serenade everybody? And see, we have a whole bunch of people
here. You have to cook. You have to clean.
I'll do everything. I'll do everything.
You
can stay right there in your own little world. And you two are a riot. So take it But you look so good, Sarah. I mean, look at you. You look amazing. I was making fun of her.
I look amazing in my box.
We can see the anger in her face. Look at that anger. Look at the zoom in a little bit more. I can't zoom in more and see the anger. Oh, how bad do you gotta pee?
I would be tapping my foot. I know. I can't go to the bathroom.
I
can't do anything, and my room is going down.
Your room's terrible. You ain't got no decor.
You can't go to the bathroom.
And you ain't got no like you can't skill up.
I have no food. I have no.
We had 15 people there.
How bad
is your? That was we had more people or a lot than we have in the stream right now.
You are gonna make me pee myself.
Maybe.
I know you. You're gonna make me pee myself.
Look at.
Well, thankfully, my bladder is full. Ha 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 ha.
I left you in there for a while too. Oh yeah, because I asked you to figure out how to get out. All she had to do, guys, to get out, all she had to do was come over here and like leave lot down at the bottom. Joe, sorry I can't stay here. Gotta have somewhere I can be. Oh, thanks for coming in, Joe. Appreciate you coming in, dude.
Hi, Dark. Hi, Circus.
Circus Baby's like, wow, I feel bad for Sim's gonna die.
Oh my
God. No, I didn't die.
You did this to me.
No. Oh yeah, see, I've captured all the people there. They're just scaling up.
You were gonna build a wall around when I was reading. Didn't think you'd do it when I was in the bathroom.
I wanted to make new room.
Oh my gosh! See what he does to me, everybody. See how he is to me.
You were just in the way.
Oh my gosh.
But get in the way when I make room. You could even sit down, sir, if you wanted to sit down.
No, I could.
So let me tell you, Sarah. I want you to calm down. Quit hating me so much, right? And I want you to think of how you could get out of that situation. You're a smart woman. Like you can.
Thank you.
Yeah, you say you're so good at puzzle games. Here's where I'm telling you you're so good at puzzle games. I'm like, you're so good at puzzle games. Here's you a little puzzle. You should definitely know how to get out of that situation.
Let's see.
Now there's your puzzle.
Maybe I have to be super sweet to the person that put me in the box.
No, I mean, what happens if you click on a bed?
We're razzing on you so much.
What happens if you click on a bed or the bath or shower? Does it work?
I don't know.
Right? There's something you can do to get out of that situation. That was funny. I'm telling her to click on a bed to try to move to a bed or whatever. I told her to click on a bed or whatever to try to go to a bed or whatever. So she did. And you're gonna make a highlight for my Zaxtorian. Where is it? I promise you there is a solution to this puzzle. You're gonna make. It's below. It's before that. I promise you there is a solution to this puzzle. It must be back here. There it is, right there. There it is, right there. So I tell her to click on the bed or shower or something like that and try to do something. And so she actually tries it. And her character's like, I don't have a door! I promise you there is a solution. We had fun. We had fun. You're gonna make a highlight for my Zaxtor99 channel. And I was telling you there you're gonna make a highlight for my Zaxtor99 channel, and you certainly did. There is a way out of this puzzle. I promise you.
There is a way out of this puzzle, and I will find it, and you are so good.
Like, what would you need to click on? I promise you it's something you need to click on. I was like, yeah, I promise you it's something you need to click on, Sarah.
I know.
And you probably kept. I could imagine Sarah was here. She was probably just clicking on me. Like, where's my hit Zaxter animation? Look at you. You're like showing your hands up.
How do I kick him out?
I gotta make food now. Look at you. You are like so worthless right now. I'm telling you, you're worthless because you're not helping.
I know you were.
Oh my god. Will you get out of that situation? Like, what kind of a roommate are you? You're in a box, everyone. No, you can't ask for help. Oh, then I said you can't ask for help. Don't. I'm telling people not to help you. Zax, you know we can all hear the video, right? You don't have to repeat it. Oh, I know that, Valkyrie. I'm repeating it for Sarah because I don't think she can hear it. Oh, you can hear it too. Okay. Yeah.
Like you're repeating it. You don't need to.
Don't help her. Anyway, guys, you guys can go watch that one. Just look up Sims Online Zaxtorian. That's like a 10-minute video. Guys, we're here to... hey, Zax, there any shitty asset flip games reviews coming soon? Yes, Luminous, there is. And I rage pretty hard. Let me show you what I'm talking about.
Yep. Hi, Luminous.
I just haven't edited it yet. Sarah and I did a video review the other day. And let me give you a clue. Let me look at my profile here of what's coming. Reviews. Because I did a written review for it. I just haven't edited the video yet. Right here.
Yeah, because that video needs edited.
Oh, this developer responded to my review, by the way, Sarah.
Really? I didn't check and see yet.
Yep. So, I reviewed this game on April 11th with you. You helped me write the review. And I basically said, who the fuck cares? It's free. Playing this would be like accepting a nice cold glass of foaming pee from the developer's wee-wee. It's like, why?
I can't believe you really put that in there.
Yeah, I like help. I want to flee GG, but in this case, GG most definitely does not mean good game. GG stands for the worst game creating software ever, Game Guru. And the developer responded saying, "I'm glad you enjoyed drinking my piss."
See, I told you were gonna get some kind of comment like that.
I'm glad you enjoyed drinking. But anyway, as you can see, I was raging in the guys and Luminous. This is a free game. This game pissed me off, and it was completely free. Yep.
Yep.
It did. Let me
Yes, Circus Baby. It is the free Sims Online.
Yeah, that's the free version.
That's the one that we that he was showing.
Where is that video? I hope I didn't delete it. Ooh.
Yeah, I wouldn't play the video till you edit it.
Yeah, it's long. It's
long.
so long.
Oh my gosh. Kind of went off the rails at the end, so.
Yeah. I don't know. No, it was
But definitely Clown Thug Cop Zombies is it's interesting.
It was interesting to say the least.
Yeah. I'm trying to be nice.
I said, what the fuck is this developer thinking? I paid $100 to Steam to upload this pile of absolute virtual garbage. Why?
Oh my gosh, yeah.
I wasn't real happy about it. But look at this. It's got 80% positive reviews. I mean, you can tell the game.
There's just no way.
And you start stuck in this little bitty area. Like, it's not even a big map or anything like that. But I was able to figure out a way to escape these steep-ass walls. I'm sorry.
Yay! Yes,
I was able to figure out a way to escape these steep-ass walls and get out of here.
Get to the brighter side.
Yeah, because you can see a rainbow on the outside, and I ran towards the rainbow.
Rainbow, clouds, the sun.
Yep. This game will go down in history.
A couple times.
But this guy actually has, yes. When does Dragon City come out? That's Monday, huh? Can't wait for that one. Now you're excited again. Listen to Sarah's voice. She's excited again. She wants to play this one now.
I love these crappy games, just like crappy sci-fi movies and things like that.
I remember that.
I like crappy games because I like to laugh at them. I think it's funny, and I just.
So did you ever watch?
To hear how ticked off you get.
Did you ever hear, or did you ever was you ever a fan of Mystery Science Theater 3000 then?
You know I was.
That mocked crappy movies.
Yeah, we talked about that. Yeah.
Yep, I love that show back. It's been so long since I've seen that show. But yeah, it's kind of a Mystery Science Theater 3000 thing, I think, for her. She loves not only...
They have the old... I do. I absolutely love it. They have the older... They have the old ones, and then they also have the new ones. And I was kind of hesitant about the new ones, the remake. But the guys are just as funny as the original guys. It's fantastic.
Dragon City, Monday, guys. Oh, should I save this one for you, Sarah?
Yes, please.
Yeah, for when you can be home with me and review it with me. We can do that. It's going to be another free game. Yeah. So while you're waiting for my edited video, guys, on the other one, by all means, go play it yourself and have a blast, huh?
Oh, definitely.
Oh yeah, we're definitely gonna review this.
Oh yeah.
We're definitely. Sarah loves to review some of the shittiest, especially if it's Game Guru. She knows how much it triggers me.
I do. Yeah.
The surprising thing, though, guys, is like Game Guru wasn't even like Game Guru makes bad games, and you would think that Unreal makes. I want to talk about something here real quick. When I go to videos here, notice that like videos of me coding my game yesterday, 9 likes, no dislikes, stuff like that. Highlight video of a DVD game, 1 dislike, 1 like. I guess it wasn't entertaining enough because I'm not freaking Monto or Noob 3 or something. But all of them was
Oh my gosh.
the worst one though was miss number 47. Now there's no way that 5 actual people gave me a dislike of this video. This is all either friends of the developer or alternate accounts of the developer himself.
Yeah.
There's just no way that 5 people would be like, oh, this is a great game, I'm going to dislike this video. Because this game here, you watched this video, didn't you, Sarah?
Probably.
I am waiting on my my pizza, but it's not here yet.
Oh yeah. Zombies in the forest.
This video, this game here, I don't know. And guys, as I said,
oh my gosh,
the trailer, this game is absolutely.
I'm aiming forward, but I'm shooting backwards.
But it's it should be a good game, right? Because it's an Unreal 4 engine.
That doesn't mean anything.
The same engine they used to make Dead by Daylight made this game.
Oh yes, because everyone in this zombie apocalypse looks just like she does.
All right. Like this is as bad as
Isn't that how we all dress?
Like I have
during
2,000 ammo.
All in leather and patches over our eyes, and yeah, of course.
The stupid copied model. So I gotta go.
Look at this, guys.
Valkyrie, thanks for coming in. Yeah, I know it's late there, hon. We'll be held hostage by the next couple hours.
Be in bed.
Yeah, no kidding.
Watch this.
Have a good night. It was good to see you again. It's been a while.
And here I'm showing how I'm pointing backwards and shooting him.
It doesn't auto reload for you.
Isn't that ridiculous?
But,
that's like the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen in a game.
We got here, guys. Look at me. I'm pointed towards the camera here.
You're like, how is this possible?
I can shoot directly behind me while I'm pointed this way. That's how bad this game is.
And all this shit's just fucking free assets in Unreal, all these trees and everything.
It was bad, or we thought it was bad when we looked at the trailer. But sometimes you're in for a surprise. Sometimes games are more fun than they...
But yeah, 5 people didn't like that video. They didn't like that I trashed that game because it's such a great game, obviously.
Oh yeah. Because don't you know, every gun like that you shoot forward automatically takes everything out behind you.
I mean, yeah. I mean, the thing that's frustrating to me, Sarah, is, and I get to talk to you guys as well.
Many things.
Well, as far as like the games that I make, you see, even in the 9-hour live stream yesterday, the graphics at first glance don't look nearly as good. When you compare poggers, you look at screenshots from a game like this, you're like, oh, this game has 10 times as good of graphics as my games. But the difference is the heart, the soul, the game mechanics, how it works. This is just somebody getting a bunch of free assets on Unreal Engine and throwing them together without any care or desire to make a fun game whatsoever. You see this way too much on Steam. But I'll fucking guarantee you this game has already made way more money than my games, than any of my games. Guaranteed. Just because it's Unreal 4. That's
just
super frustrating.
Because of the graphics. Yeah, it doesn't have anything to do with gameplay, but it makes me wonder, some people that get it based on graphics, and then they start playing it, and they're like, crap, this game really is crap, and then it's too late. Because I didn't even know about the whole refund policy, and you told me.
Right.
I had no idea.
The refund rate probably is a lot lower.
I mean, it makes me wonder if maybe people are like, this game's a crap, and then go to get it refunded,
But I gotta say that there's nothing more satisfying than looking at your friends list, like I was earlier today actually, and I had 4 people on my friends list all playing poggers. It wasn't because I asked them to play it. 4 people on their own free will playing poggers and
Yep.
rock and roll and stuff like that. And as you can see, you know, Mellow Online got poggers less than a week ago, already has 5.8 hours in the game. That is, you know, really satisfying to see stuff like that. Hibachi, I'm sure, has a little bit of time as well in poggers. And if I look...
Well, I was playing, but...
Yeah, you was playing earlier today as well.
But then again, you know, it's kind of like my baby, so...
Yeah, Hibachi's your I mean, poggers is your baby, yeah, because it's kind of like rock and roll is my baby.
baby. So, yeah, of course I'm going to play it.
This guy just picked up rock and roll a couple of days ago. 3.3 hours. 5.4 hours in poggers. He just picked up laser ball a couple of days ago as well. 3 hours in the game. So that's, you know, if my games were crap, you wouldn't see this. Like, I just barely met this guy. This guy doesn't know me.
You know,
Yeah, you'd see like 0.1 hours.
exactly.
So that tells me that my games are fun, at least to some people. You know, some people are really enjoying
fun.
but it doesn't help them sell well, that's for sure.
They are fun, but, you know, I mean, we've talked about this before. You know, so many people are into graphics that they can't give a simple, fun game a chance. So, yeah.
That's the world
That's
we've come into. Like, I feel like there's a lot of fans of retro games, though. I mean, there's a lot of fans that still, you know, go out there on eBay and they buy the Nintendo, the old Nintendos, and the Atari 2600 or whatever. And they pay top dollar for systems in good condition, you know, like that. And, you know, it's more than just because they want to collect them. It's because they want to play those kind of games. They enjoyed playing those old school kind of games. And there's a few of them. There's a few of us out there that still like the retro games.
Maybe it's just our age.
Brendan, by the way, Circus Baby
Maybe
is named
our age
Brendan.
is showing.
I played Dead by Daylight with Brendan a few days ago. Nice young kid. He is 13 as well. And then when I was making dinner, he was playing with my son. So my son and him were ganging up on.
Oh, nice.
You know, Brendan says, I like retro games. I have a Game Boy my uncle gave me. Nice. That's really, it's really makes me happy, Brendan, to see younger people like you like realize that retro games can still be fun. Because I feel like today, in today's world, like so many people think you got to have really impressive eye candy.
Yeah.
I think even if I could, guys, at some point I probably will move to, you know, Unreal and try to make, you know, I'll probably spend 3 years of my life trying to make some fun little game in Unreal or something like that.
Yeah,
but
I mean, you've talked about it, you know.
I don't know. I feel like part of me kind of wants to just continue to make really fun retro games at a good value, because that's kind of what I'm all about. If you look at a lot of my game reviews and a lot of my, you know, games that make my Zaxtorian Gold, games that I think are the best score, the best value, or whatever, a lot of them tend to be those more simpler looking retro kind of games. They're typically not games that have the fancier graphics and stuff like that. Now, I mean, if you look here, I mean, if you look at my friends list, Dead by Daylight obviously is a really good looking game. You know, most of my friends now, I'm sure that's a fancy game. Grand Theft Auto 5, obviously good graphics. Ark, amazing graphics. So pretty much everybody here, Tekken is amazing graphics. Tekken's a good game. Tekken 7's a good game, by the way. Risk of Rain 2, I got that game. I haven't played it yet. I want to try that one out. But pretty much everybody here on my friends list right now, Rust is good graphics. Everybody here right now on my friends list is playing a game, is playing a high-end, high-quality graphic game. Like right now, nobody's playing a retro game. And I'm not just looking to see if anybody's playing my game. I'm just looking to see how many of my friends right now are playing any kind of retro game at all. And I'm not seeing any Stardew Valley. I'm not seeing any kind of older retro-looking kind of game here that I know of. I mean, there's a couple here that I don't know what the hell they are, but Grim, I don't know what that game is, but I'm sure it's a fancy game. I've never heard of it. What is Blur playing? I don't even know Blur, but don't even know him. He's on my friends list somehow. He probably joined me in a game of Dead by Daylight sometime.
Yeah, I know.
Half these friends are. Oh, this one isn't as impressive as I thought it would be. So he's kind of playing an older retro game.
No, not too bad.
Yeah, that's definitely not a high-end game there.
No.
So good job, Blur.
You know, and sometimes, a lot of times, actually, the older games are a bit more challenging.
Oh, for sure.
I mean, remember the original Nintendo? You couldn't save any of your games.
Mm-hmm.
So when you got to a certain point, when you stopped, you stopped. That was it. You went back to the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's not like games now. Save at any time. So, yeah, it made it more challenging. Made it more interesting. Had to be a little tougher.
Yeah, if you lost time, if you died, for sure. I could care less for it, but it is a good book series. Harry Potter, yeah, indie game.
Okay.
Diego, welcome back, man. Diego, so Sarah, let me ask you, Diego,
Yes.
you said when you played Poggers earlier for a little bit, did you notice a chewing sound when you ate a carrot?
I wasn't paying attention. I didn't know.
Diego came in and said, hey, you should make a sound of a rabbit chewing a carrot when you eat a carrot. And I was like, instantly, great idea. We put it in,
idea, Diego.
and we'd love it. And we love it, don't we, Diego? It was a great suggestion. I can't believe,
Diego, welcome in. Sorry I didn't go into the stream.
I can't believe with all the hours you and I spent on the game, especially early in development, Sarah, that we didn't think, hey, we should make a chew sound when you eat a carrot.
Why didn't we think of a carrot sound?
How did we not think of add that already? Why does it take Diego coming in and saying, hey, you should, after it's already been released for a month, you guys should put a carrot in there. Yep, that's the idea. He was like, thank you. Yeah, great idea. Sometimes...
It is a fantastic idea.
Sometimes the best ideas are not only... I mean, they're brilliant because they're so simple. It's like, duh, why didn't I think of that? Yeah. Here I am worried about all these complex sounds. The one sound, Sarah, that I had when I love is, you know what? We're just going to play Poggers right now. It's going to run really slow because I'm sharing it both on Discord and on OBS, but I don't care. I want you to hear, if you say you have YouTube up, I want you to hear the sound I came up with when...
Yeah, I have YouTube. Well, I muted it again. That way I'm...
Honey Bob.
hearing you twice.
So Diego had a typo and actually typed by mistake Honey Bob instead of Honey Boo. And now Brendan, Circus Baby, is calling Honey Boo Honey Bob. So...
No... Honey Boo.
What is going on with Poggers?
Name.
Poggers can't handle the stress.
Bun and Honey Boo.
Oh my god. What is going on? I think the game crashed or something.
What did you do?
I don't know. The game won't launch. No, Poggers is not responding.
That would be why.
Boom, boom, boom. Boom. We'll try this one more time. I think it's going to crash again. I think the combination of me sharing it on Discord and on... Yeah. The combination of me trying to share the game on Discord and on OBS is...
Yeah, it's just a little too much right now.
Yeah. So we'll close that out. But anyway, next time you play Poggers... I'll
have the volume up.
Yeah, turn the volume up. Listen for not only the sound of when you eat a carrot, but also have the sound up and pay attention to now. Remember how before, like when you're down there smashing snakes or whatever, and it could be really like you'd be worried about the snake and finding the flashing snake or whatever, and you look up and Honey Boo would be up in the river, but she's already almost all the way across, and you wouldn't even realize it. So I'm like, I think we added this last night, where I'm like, we ought to add a sound, some kind of a da-da-da sound or something like that, when Honey Boo enters the screen, so you kind of know, that you get familiar with. And we just found an amazing little melody over on Free Sound. I had to change it because it was way too high. I lowered it and edited it a little bit. But I love it. It's a great sound for when Honey Boo comes off the screen. So I feel like we've added a couple of really good...
so many changes when we first...
Oh my god, it's changed so much. Yeah.
That was amazing.
Yeah, it's just because I and also when I stream like on Discord as well. When I stream not on Discord, when I stream on OBS as well, Brendan or Diego, sorry. A lot of times when I stream on Discord, I have to change the way my computer captures the game to game capture rather than capture my whole monitor. Because if I play it while capturing the whole monitor, it's fine if I do like a visual novel or something. But if it's any kind of game, even an old game or a retro game like Poggers, I have to put it on game capture. Otherwise, it just runs too slow. It just runs really, really slow. So, so this is a game here, One Small Fire at a Time. A lot of people are wanting me to bring back my live stream into the Moonshines, which I do plan on doing. And One Small Fire at a Time. This is probably going to be my next visual novel. I know I had a couple of people coming and asking me when I'm going to do my next visual novel over the past couple of days. This one, guys, is a sequel. I mean, it came out after the epic and really good An Octave Higher, which I really, really loved. So it's made by the same guy. He made it after An Octave Higher, but it takes place like 30, 40 years before An Octave Higher. And it focuses on Janice. Now, if you guys remember An Octave Higher starts off really dramatic. If you haven't checked out my live streams of An Octave Higher, I highly encourage you to listen to that. It's a great visual novel that I really enjoyed. It kind of focuses on a fantasy world, if you would, that's much like Earth, but where magic is something that only the rich have. And we have kind of the poor people and we have people that are rich, and it kind of focuses on the difference between being rich and poor, the wealthy and the people that can, take advantage of magic versus poor who can't afford it. And in An Octave Higher, it starts off with a big, really big competition of magic of a young kid and Janice, who we didn't know a whole lot about Janice. But she basically destroyed this kid, like the star of An Octave Higher, in a magic competition. And she was an older lady or whatever, and it was really, really good. It explains all how the magic worked, and shooting fireballs at each other and stuff like that. And it's a really deep strategy as far as how to win. Well, Janice kicked his butt, and Frederick is the star of the story. His father was really ashamed of him and blah blah blah, and it talked a lot about that because he lost to a woman and all this stuff. But now I'm really excited to get into this one, because this one is going to go back and it's going to focus on Janice, and we're going to learn about her and who she was like 40 years before, 30 years earlier in time. And as you can see, this game is 34 reviews, 100% positive reviews. 13-year-old Janice. So a lot of you guys are young. Like I know Brendan is 13. So 13-year-old Janice has a magic deficiency disorder, a madness where one can't use magic in a very magic-oriented world. As we know, this whole world that these visual novels are they require magic. And so she can't use magic because she has a magic deficiency disorder. So for her protection, she lives in a madhouse. And it's a place where those with mental disorders can be saved from an unforgiving society. I think that sounds very interesting. I think it sounds much like a lot of situations in our real world today, and I'm sure it's gonna have those ties. So we already know that Octave Higher was written really, really well. It had beautiful music. It was superb writing, and it was a great story. So this is basically something came after that. And with 100% positive reviews, 30 reviews, 34 reviews, I'm excited to play this one for you guys.
Yeah.
And you know what? Let's just go ahead and call it here, guys, right now. Let's go ahead and bring back, I don't know when I'm going to be starting work or, what I'm going to be doing as far as that. But let's go ahead right now, guys. The same day that Sarah's beloved game, the Dragon, whatever it is, the Game Guru thing, comes out April 15th. Yeah. Monday, guys, let's start live stream Under the Moonshine with Zaxtorian 99 again. So there we go, guys. What time works best for you guys at night, guys? It has to be night. It wouldn't be good live stream Under the Moonshine. Obviously, I can't do it at 4 p.m. because it's not dark for anybody. Well, I guess it would be dark for somebody across the world, but so I know for Laurent though, like he's in France or whatever, it's going to be dark for him before it's dark for me.
Yeah.
But 13 is the luckiest number.
13's luckiest number.
Today is the 13th. Oh, you know what that means as well today, Sarah? 13. 13, that means that Dead by Daylight resets. Rank reset today.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. Do you know they're already going to be announcing a new killer soon? Yep.
Really?
I heard they're going to be announcing a new killer already soon. It feels like the last Plague, the throw-up bitch, just came out.
Yeah.
This is what frustrates me. I wish they would focus on fixing shit, much like I have with my own game. As the 9-hour stream last night, a lot of that was fixing shit. Oh, Sarah, you have no idea. You have no idea. Laurent was here with me. A lot of that wasn't just fixing the code. Lauren, how many hours did I sit there? Okay, because what was happening is I thought I had fixed that bug where, remember I told
yeah, you told me.
Yeah, the bug where if you hit a flashing snake, it would kill you sometimes.
Yeah, you told me about that earlier.
So I fixed it. So I thought I fixed it, and it happened again to Hibachi, who sent me a video of him dying to it again. So I'm like, what? How often is this occurring? So the first part of my stream yesterday, I went in and played Poggers, and I was counting. I even put in a counter the second time. I put in a counter so the game would count how many snakes I killed. And that's the first time I think I killed 237 snakes or whatever before I died. And then the second time it was like 130 something snakes. So it was happening less than 1% of the time. On average, it was happening 1 in every 180 kills. But I was like telling Lauren, I was like, we can't have this. We can't have you dying even 1 every 200 times. And Rock and Roll came in later and he was talking about he said, that's dedication, Zax. He's like, don't you wish all developers cared so much that they can't have a game fail, in a situation like that 1 in 200 times?
Yeah.
They fix it. They have to have it perfect. And I was like, no, that particular situation has to be perfect, because when it fails like that and you die when you think you're going to get double the points or whatever, that's frustrating as shit.
Well, yeah, it is.
And that is super frustrating. All right, I will be back in just a minute. I got pizza. I got pizza here, guys. So I'll be right back.
Oh yeah, go get the pizza. Hurry! I will still be with you guys. So Circus, you said like 8, 9. What do you prefer to be called? Do you prefer to be called Circus, or do you prefer to be called by your first name? And I apologize for clearing my throat, everyone. It's allergy season, so I keep messing up. It doesn't matter to you? Okay. And for the people that have been around for quite some time, of course, Zax always calls me Sarah, but you'll also see me pop up. It's Fairy Girls, so... But you can refer to me whichever you prefer. And this stream doesn't have to just be about gaming, everyone. If you also have something else you want to talk about, things in your life. I think the first one.
So I'm back, guys.
What we did.
So Sarah, you have to hear this. Okay.
What?
So let me talk about this, right?
He just comes in and interrupts me.
Oh, sorry. You were talking.
It's okay. Yeah. I'm used to it.
You know what I'm used to? I'm sorry. I need to apologize.
After these years, I'm used to it.
I need to apologize because I'm so used to coming back and just getting back on my live streams and nobody's here. But, what were you saying? No, tell me what you're saying.
No, I was just telling people that, if they want to talk about something else, this isn't just for gaming. It can be talk about anything.
Yep.
So.
Your life, your dating life, your life at home, how mean your mom is, whatever. Yep.
Yeah. Questions. Doesn't matter. Because I know quite a few people in here don't know me. So any questions they have, because like I said, I have been out for a little bit, do family things, but there are quite a few of them. So
I still remember the time when
feel free to ask.
I did a Q&A like this one time, and I had some, I think she was 13 or 14 or something like that. I had some young girl. This is 2-3 years ago. I did a live stream like this, and I was doing a kind of Q&A, and at the time I probably only had 4,000 or 5,000 viewers, and I had I think it was a 14-year-old girl. She asked me in a live stream, and at the time I think I had 15, 20 people watching me, and she asked me, she's like, she said, Zach, she's like, she worded it just like this, or really close to it. She's like, Zach, Mommy says things don't matter. She's like, but I think it does. She's like, how big's your pea size? Or basically, she says, how big's your penis? And it was like, yeah, right in a live stream. And we was like, you know, I was just like, and it's what for a kid. I was like, how old are you? I was like, yeah, because she even worded it like, she like says, Mom, like, you know, my mom says it doesn't matter. And I'm like, oh my God, really? I'm like, I just totally wasn't expecting that. Like, from a kid, too. It would have been bad if it would have been a 25-year-old gal or something like that. You know, it would have been awkward.
Horrifically inappropriate.
I think that's the difference. I think no, like, 20-year-old would ask that because they know it's inappropriate. I think that's the thing with kids, though. Like, kids, the reality was she probably wasn't even 13. She was probably, like, really 8 or something. You know how, like you and I, Sarah, we have a tendency, or older people have a tendency online to say, hey, I'm 10 years younger than I am, whatever.
Oh, no, me, I'm not afraid to say.
Yeah, I'm not afraid to say, I'll be honest, but a lot of people are.
Yeah.
When you get older, you don't
right.
you don't want to be, you know, you want to come off, you know, there's a temptation, you know, especially if I'm playing games with, like, whatever, a bunch of younger people and stuff like that. It's kind of weird, but, you know, I'm over that now, but I'm just talking about people feel a tendency to fit in more.
Yeah.
And,
I'm going to say my age regardless. I don't care.
But, like, in that situation, the girl was probably, like, 8 or 9 or something like that, and just telling everybody she's 13, you know?
Yeah. Let's see.
No, that's not good.
What anime do you guys watch? If you watch any. I don't. I have a child, and they watch anime, but I do not.
I don't even see that question. Oh, right there. Yeah, I see it now. Yep. Brendan asked it.
Open your old man.
I've never got into anime. That's something. I would probably like it if I got into it, but I just never really sat down and watched. I know there's some really good anime out there.
Yeah. Hi, Madden. Welcome to the stream.
Madden, how are you, hun? Now, Madden, you're 10, right? If I remember right. But this is one of those situations where I feel like Madden's been telling us she's 10 for years. Because I've known her for a long time. I'm doing good, Madden. How you doing, hun? I am 10. Okay. Yeah, I know for sure you told us you were 10 like 3 years ago, too. 2 or 3 years ago. Yep. Ah, pizza. I am 10. How are you doing, Madden? Tell us about your weekend. Madden, tell us all what you did today. Oh, last year you said you would be 10. Okay. Anyway, Madden, tell us about your day. What did you do today? Do you have a cat or a dog? Timber, you're not getting my pizza, girl. Oh, you know what? I don't think my son fed you guys, did he? I need to feed you guys, huh? Okay.
Go feed the two of them.
Find out what Madden did today. I'll be right back.
Go feed them, hon.
Come here, dog.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that you didn't like yesterday. Sometimes, you know, we have our good days and we have our days. All we can do is keep our chin up, honey, and hope that tomorrow is a better day. Yep. That's all we can do, Madden.
I'm back here. I watched 2 Zaxter streams. That's about it. You hated it today, other than one part. Yeah, the dogs don't want their dog food, Sarah. Even though their dog food is like, $50, $60 for a 22-pound bag.
I know, it's the nice stuff.
But they don't want that. They want my pizza.
Oh, of course. Of course. You had to go to the craft show, and there was an egg hunt at the park, and I live in front of it, and people almost parked in our driveway. Oh, yeah, people will do that, won't they, when there's something close by and you live there? They'll just park in driveways or in front of your house or even in your yard if possible. So,
Oh my God.
yeah.
I'd be mad if somebody drove in my yard.
It could be irritating.
Those dogs are just ungrateful. Yeah, I buy top quality dog food.
Yeah, not ungrateful, just wanting the pizza really bad.
Yeah.
Wanting what they can't have and they know they shouldn't have.
Oh, they know. They know me. They know that as soon as I'm done eating, I'll probably give them a piece of the crust or something. Like, I don't give them much, but I spoil them too rotten.
Yes, you do. That's okay.
Like, honestly, for their health, you should never give them anything.
No, I mean, you really, that's added flour, and especially make sure there's no tomatoes.
Right. Onions are really bad for a dog, too, right?
Yes, they are.
Crust is one of the best parts, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I know. I love crust, too. Crust is one of the best parts, especially if it's stuffed crust. Oh, my gosh.
With the cheese?
Yes.
That's what I tell my son. So, like, last time we ordered pizza for my son, like, I don't know, a week ago or whatever, we ordered pizza, and my son wanted, he's like, Dad, can you get the cheese sticks, right? And cheese sticks are like $5.99, right? For like 5 of them. Yeah, and I'm like, we'll just get the stuffed crust because it's like $2 more to get a stuffed crust, and then basically eat the crust as a cheese stick. He's like, okay, Dad, that's smart. I'm like, no, it's using your head.
Yeah. Well, that's when I make that. You know, I take the string cheese and I roll it around in to make the crust, to make the stuffed crust pizza.
So I found out, Sarah, what was going on with my coffee maker. I have had no coffee today because it keeps tripping my electric outlets. I just simply Googled it.
I know.
And
you didn't tell me earlier.
Yeah, I simply Googled it, and I found out it's because the heating element has burned up or is short-circuiting.
No.
So here's the cool thing about Bun. Bun, let's find out. Last time I did a video on it, right?
That was a while ago, wasn't it?
I mean, look.
How long ago was that?
Let's find out because I know I have a video on it.
Yeah, you do. You have a video, a couple things about it, like cleaning it and stuff. Yeah, chocolate is good for humans. It is not appropriate for animals. Oh, yeah, Madden. I remember that episode of SpongeBob where they were selling the chocolate bars. SpongeBob and Patrick. And then they went to the one guy's house and he opened up the door and started screaming chocolate and was following him around. Yeah. I like that episode. That one was funny.
So, yep, back in June of 2016, right? And I'll probably upload this video as well. So at the time, my Bun coffee maker, well, I think it was 4 or 5 years old, I called them up and it was having a problem with, I don't remember exactly what the problem was. It might have been the same problem. I don't know. No, I don't think it was the same problem. I think it just wasn't brewing anymore.
I don't think it was the heating element.
Yeah, it wasn't the heating element. I know, because I think I would have remembered it if it would have been. Now I'm hungry for a Sonic burger, damn it. See, that's what advertising does.
Dirty work, so you don't have
yes,
to.
Circus Doodlebob is the best character in all of SpongeBob. I was just talking about that the other day with my child. Who's, like I said, I have one actually the same age as Zax is. And, yeah, we were talking about Doodlebob. When Doodlebob had the pencil and had it up above his head and was shaking it up and down.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, Doodlebob is my favorite.
So,
love Doodlebob. Sorry.
I'm going to tell you guys right now, anybody watching, if your parents drink coffee, if you drink coffee, if your uncle drinks coffee, if your grandma drinks coffee and they go out and they're going to buy a Keurig or they're going to buy some other coffee maker, tell them no. Tell them to buy a Bun. And here's why, guys.
So I have not had a Bun, but I have a Mr. Coffee right now that has been fantastic. But Bun, My parents have had one for forever, and they love it. So
Here's-
yeah, bun
and they're not perfect. They go out.
fantastic.
So I bought.
Yeah, just like everything.
I don't know. I'd have to
It's
watch the
gonna
video
go
again, but I
kaput
think
at some point in time.
I bought this coffee maker back in 2011. My first one, right? I spent $100 on it. I remember buying it for $100. It was $100 flat out, and I got it in 2011, I do believe. And in 2016, it had went out 5 years. Now Bun has a warranty for 3 years on their coffee makers. So as you can see, it had been 5 years. I think it had been over 5 years. And I called them up and say, hey, my Bun coffee maker's not working. What can I do? The lady doesn't ask me questions about it. She says, oh, no problem. She gets my name. She gets my address. Just nice as can be. Not only did they give me a brand new Bun coffee maker back in 2016, she FedExed it to me. It was there the next morning. And
You gotta have your coffee.
yeah, she's like, gotta have your coffee. She's like, the nicest person. You can listen to the whole call here. And I'm going to have to upload my next call as well because, again, I just called Bun today, tell them, hey, my coffee maker, get this, okay? So my coffee maker went out again. I found out that it was probably a heating element. I called them up, said, oh, yes, it probably is your heating element. She's like, don't worry about it. She's like, we're not going to have you send anything back to us or anything like that. She said, I see we sent you one in June, almost 3 years ago. It's still under warranty. She said, because it went out, she's like, I need to get your address. Get this, guys. This is going to blow you away. She said, because it went out in another 3 years. She said, we're going to send you, and so right now they're FedExing me a brand new Bun coffee maker. I checked the model number of the coffee maker she sent me. If I go to Kohl's and buy it, it's $149. $150 is what they're sending me right now. Not only that, she's like, do you have any parents or anything like that could use a Bun or anything? Anybody you know? I gave them my parents' address. They're sending my parents a brand new Bun as well. Because my coffee maker went out in 3 years, they're sending me and my parents a brand new coffee maker.
Then or now?
Right now. This is a
You
coffee.
couldn't have told them about me and given
I didn't even.
that one.
I don't even know your address. But yeah, there's anyway. What I'm showing here is this is a coffee maker I bought back in 2011. They've already replaced it once after warranty. It had been out of warranty for more than 2 years. They went ahead and sent me a new one in 2016. No cost to me. They FedEx it to me. Now the one they sent me, the heating element went out. They're super apologetic. The guy was extremely nice, right? Since now he's FedExing me a new $149 model, and he's sending my parents a $149 model as well, because it went out under warranty. So now
that's fabulous.
That's fantastic. I originally bought a $100 Bun coffee maker. It was worth every penny, that first one, even if it had went out and I had to buy a new one. After 5 years, it had been worth every penny, right? But not only that, I read that, hey, they back their stuff up. So I called them 2016. They FedExed me a brand new one. Now this one, the heating element's going out after 3 years. I mean, you expect things to go out after years and years, right?
Right.
Now they're sending me a brand new one again from the old 2011 one, and they're sending my parents one. So now they've not only sold me a great deal, the first one that lasted 5 years. Now they've replaced that once, and now they're also replacing it again and sending my parents one. So essentially, I've now got 4 coffee makers for that $99.
Wow.
4 great coffee makers.
That's fabulous.
And what's going to happen too, if my parents' Bun maker goes out in 4 years, my dad will probably be able to call them, and they'll probably do the same thing. Oh yeah, well we're going to replace that, and they'll get a brand new one. Like, it's insane. I don't think Amazon customer service has been fucking amazing with Amazon. I've had nothing but great experiences with Amazon customer service.
Oh,
But
yeah, me too.
Bun takes the cake as far as best customer service. Like, I don't have to call them. I don't have to ask for a supervisor. I don't have to quarrel with them. They hear me tell them that my coffee maker went out, and they're ready to send me a new one. And not only just send it to me, FedEx it. Like, these guys, hands down, I don't know how they're still in business with being that customer-oriented.
Customer loyalty.
Yeah, customer loyalty. I don't know how.
Customer service goes a long way. It really, really does.
But, yeah, that's fantastic. 4 coffee makers now for the same price as the one coffee maker. That's insane.
Madden, whose PC are you asking has 2 or 3 screens? Or are you asking both of us? Mine, I only have one, but I use a laptop beside me.
Yeah, or you use your phone sometimes too, don't you?
Yeah. Pardon me, gracious. Yeah, but right now I have the laptop so I can keep up with chat that way.
Oh, what I was going to tell you as well is when I get back on the phone. So remember when I told you I ordered the pizza before we started the stream? We've been streaming now for an hour. Basically, it took him an hour to give me my pizza. And the guy says, "I'm sorry." He was really apologetic. "I'm sorry you're late." He's like, "It looks like it's still warm. Your pizza's still warm. Everything like that. If you want a new one, I can bring you a new one." And I'm like, "No, don't worry about it or whatever." I was like, like that. He's like, "Listen," he said, "because we're late or whatever, I've added $50 in pizza credit to your account. Order whatever you want."
Oh.
That again is good customer loyalty. Pizza Hut,
It is.
because they were 30 minutes late on a pizza that's still warm, added $50 in credit to my account because they were late once. That'll buy me like 4 pizzas.
Oh, yeah, you know somebody's going to be happy.
So.
That's fantastic. But yeah, I mean, it is about customer service, because are you going to want to go back to some place? Or are you going to want to deal with some manufacturer if they have crappy customer service?
Right.
No, you're not. You're going to be like, you know what? Bad experience. I'm not dealing with you again. And you're going to move on to someone that does take the time and does show that they care about their customers.
Right.
So, yeah, I mean, Bun in the long run is doing themselves a favor.
I gave him a shout out. I gave him a shout out in this video.
Yeah.
Only 41 reviews. Like, the only thing Bun needs at this point is Bun needs somebody in marketing to come out and see videos like this and put a whole bunch of them together. Like, if I was in Bun marketing, I would be finding videos like my video and be stringing a whole bunch of... I'd send emails out saying, "Hey, is it okay if I use your video or whatever?" But I would use like freaking 20 of these videos like this and put together like the highlights or whatever of Bun customer service and loyalty, and have 20 people expressing how awesome their company is. I mean, that would make a great video for their channel or whatever, you know?
Oh, yeah.
But
definitely.
Word of mouth. I mean,
Yep. It is. It's definitely word of mouth.
but the sad thing is this video was made 3 years ago, 41 views. And here's the reality too of why you always want to be do good customer service and stuff like that. This video has 41 views. The reality is, let's say this video was instead me taking a call where the Bun employee was rude, obnoxious, and told me to get fucked or whatever, right? Excuse my language, but told me basically to get lost. Basically she was just snooty and told me, "No, sorry, I can't help you. The warranty's already expired. Why are you calling me?" She just kind of had an attitude.
Right.
If I had made a video like that and uploaded it with bad customer service,
yeah.
How many views do you think this video would have?
Oh.
A lot.
With the way people are, it would be a lot.
It'd probably be 10,000 or more views in 3 years.
And you know what? The thing is it might not necessarily be viewed just because it's negative. But people could watch it and be like, "Wow, I'm not going to deal with Bun anymore."
Right, yeah.
So, I don't know. But yeah, I know we were talking about that a little bit ago, a while back. How, things that are negative get more views than things that are positive. That's why people slow down and stare at car crashes.
True.
Yep.
The traffic just gets so much worse when you have a car wreck and all the cars are going slow and trying to see if there's any blood or brains all over the ground or whatever they're trying to look for. I mean, that's really what you're looking for. Let's be honest. When you see a car wreck, guys, and I'm not saying everybody's looking for blood and guts, but guys, when we turn on the news, right, and we hear about, I want you guys to be honest for yourself. When we turn on the news and we hear the words, we hear the TV announcer saying, "There's been a mass murder. 14 people have been knifed in the throat in the and killed by by having their heads cut off." Whatever. Let's just say the announcer saying 14 people have had their heads cut off in the last 24 hours. Let's be honest. Everybody that hears that is fucking graphic as hell. That is bad. A mass murderer, 14 heads have been cut off in the last day by one mass murderer. Yeah, it's going to put us a little fear in us. Yeah, we're going to be like, what the fuck? But let's be completely honest about human nature here, guys. Let's be completely honest. Our own self-interest, right, cares more about the hot story, right, and finding out the details for that than we care about the victims. I have a huge heart, but I'm being honest when I say, yeah, a big part of me is like, the first thing I'm asking, where did it happen? I'm like, did it happen here in my hometown? Because if it did, oh my God, that's fucking hot news. I gotta call my sister, my parents, my friends. I gotta call everybody around me, tell them the hot news, right? If it happened in fucking China, I don't give a fuck. It's too far away to be interesting, to be cool. Either way, I don't care that much about the victims. I mean, I do. Yeah, obviously, if it's somebody I know, of course. But I'm just saying, if I don't know the victims, I don't care that much. But most of us, we want to know those details. So along the same lines, if we see a car wreck, we're on the road and we're driving slow and everything like that, we say, oh, it's a car wreck. What does every one of us do? As we're, stuck in traffic and we're getting close to that car wreck, right? We can see it's a big car wreck. There's 3 cars piled up and they're all banged up and everything like that. But more than the cars themselves wrecked, we are peering out our window as we're driving by slow. What are we looking for, guys? Somebody in the chat tell me what the fuck we're looking for. Are we looking for a wheel? Are we looking for shattered glass on the pavement? What are we looking for? Let's be flat out honest here. We're looking for people, yes. And more than that, we're looking for blood. Melons is like pizza. Melons is there. But honestly, guys, we're looking for people. We're looking for, oh my God, if we see a lot of blood, oh man, that's even bigger. That's even hotter news. We got to go home and tell our friends about that. Oh my God, I saw tons of blood everywhere. That's what we want to tell people, right? Oh my God, I saw all kinds of blood. If we see somebody's fucking brains out on the, oh my God. I mean, that would be gross, but right? That's even hotter. Whoa, I saw his brains splattering all over the road. I mean,
Zax, you're gross.
I'm just saying we are sick as individuals, are we not? That's just...
Everybody looks for that stuff.
I'm calling baloney. I'm saying people are looking for the gore. People are looking for the... People are looking for the gore in that situation. Melons is like, I'm sick for pizza.
Oh, Melons. Pizza.
That would be... I can tell you as well, though, guys. That may be what we look for deep inside. Maybe looking to see if any... I mean, I don't say we're looking for the gore, but people are looking to see if somebody's dead. People are looking to see if somebody's injured. Are they going to see somebody on the ground? Are they in pain? Whatever. Are they alive? I think that's what we're wanting to see. We're looking to see, am I going to see a dead body? Am I going to see somebody in a casualty? Whatever. But I can tell you guys the God's honest truth that we can sit here in video games and we can watch people be murdered to death in the most grisly manners. We can watch 1,000 movies of nothing but murder scenes and the most realistic graphic gore and blood splatters on the wall and everything. And that may be hard for some people to watch. But that is nothing. That is nothing compared to actually seeing a real person dying on the road. If you walk up and you see a real death, you see a real person dying, it will fucking rip you apart. It will. The smell of death is overwhelming. The smell of death is so bad.
It's not something very many people have smelled, and I can say from personal experience, it is not something that you want to either. Yeah, it's not.
It's not pretty. It's not pretty. If you're there and you have to see somebody dying, even if they're a complete stranger, it's not fun.
No. Well, finally, Melon says hi to me. Finally.
Hey, Sarah. It reeks. Yeah, it does reek.
It does. Yeah, it's not a smell you could ever get used to. It's different than anything you've ever smelled before. So yeah.
Melons, how you been, buddy?
Oh, great. Yeah, how have you been, Melons? It's been a while. Well, at least for me.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause I haven't been able to be around.
Sarah's been working and taking care of life and
some things, yeah. But I'm here now. Yay!
Things are getting better, right?
Yes, they are.
Which is good.
Mm-hmm.
Things are
Slowly
getting better.
but surely. Melons hasn't added me yet, and that gives me a sad.
Yeah.
I think maybe he left to go get pizza.
He might have. I don't know. He might have said, "I want pizza."
You got a Pepsi, didn't you?
Mm-hmm. No, I got
heard it.
Sierra Mist.
Oh, I was gonna say I heard one of the two.
I tend to like clear soda more than dark soda. If you really want to see some gore, you should look up brutal animal fights on YouTube. Oh, I've seen a few of them, man.
Yeah, no, Dan, I don't think so.
My heart goes out for animals. I don't know why, but I did watch an interesting set of videos though the other day. I guess it's more than the other day. It's probably a week ago. I watched a series of 3 videos of like 30 minutes of a spider, a red something back spider, redback spider, I think it was called, versus a praying mantis. And somebody I think in Europe made the videos, but it was freaking interesting as shit. Like it basically was 3 30-minute videos of a war between this little spider and this huge praying mantis. Oops. What? Oh, I'm gonna die, huh? Oh no, yeah, I got you for spamming. No, man, you gotta be careful.
Oh, yeah.
Because Nightbot will time you out for a whole minute.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, where was that?
That's okay. Just give it a minute or two. And...
It wasn't this Bug Wars. I think it was this one here. Yeah, it was this one here. Deadly Spider versus Giant Praying Mantis, Part 1. This was, I mean, it has over 1 million views, and he did this a couple years ago. But I don't know. It's this spider here, and look how big this praying mantis is here. Look how big that praying mantis is. Now, which one do you guys think would win? Which one would you take, Sarah?
Spider.
Huh?
I'm taking the spider.
You taking the spider? This guy like breeds spiders in that. Yeah, I would have guessed the. That's where he breeds all his spiders in egg sacs and.
Yeah, it looks like it's a
That's nasty
place, and that would be a place that spiders would have there.
I think praying mantises are so fucking cool, though.
They are fascinating.
They are fascinating. This was a fascinating series to watch. I was glued to it for an hour and a half, sitting there watching it. Oh, blocked. Ouch. So annoying. What was annoying, Circus Baby? Oh, Madden's saying it was annoying. Circus Baby saying ouch. That is an icky looking spider, I gotta say. Both of them, though, in the insect world, both of them are freaking brutal. Like, they are evil as far as like how they attack other insects and stuff. He's caught some really high quality video of it, though.
Yeah.
But But look how much bigger that praying mantis is.
Welcome back, Tori. How are you doing?
Tori, how you doing, hon? Good to see you again. What is going on?
Welcome
Tori
into the
is
stream.
17?
Yeah.
Is that right, Tori? Tori, you're 16 or 17? Something
Gosh,
like
there's
that.
so many new people.
No, Tori's
Man.
been around for years. I've known Tori for a long time. She just hasn't been around much lately.
Yeah. I was going to say, I don't remember seeing her in.
Welcome, though, Tori. We are here. This is kind of my moderator, Sarah, and I.
Yeah, hi, Tori.
Oh, yeah. So I noticed here on YouTube it says heads up.
Oh, almost 16?
Look at this, guys. Because I had somebody else's video on my stream, content issues detected. Heads up, we detected copyrighted audio and video in your stream. So YouTube automatically detected that this is somebody else's video that I'm, showing parts of. So it's going to block out any monetization for this whole video. That's fine. I don't care about that. But I'm just like, you got to be careful when you're showing anybody else's video in your video, because YouTube has an automated system that will look for matches, and if it matches any of the millions of videos in their system, it'll block it.
Whose voice is cute, Tori? Oh, me?
There's a weird comment that her voice is
I'm
cute.
never called cute.
You think that?
Oh, well, thank you very much.
Well, let me tell you, from knowing Sarah here, Tori.
For years, yeah.
Dan agrees. I will tell you that
you.
her looks and her voice is very deceiving, guys. Like, Sarah is so mean. And
don't you start this again with me. I swear to God.
Listen to that frustration. I love
I'm
teasing
just
her.
gonna shake you.
I love it. No, she's a sweetheart. Sarah is a great friend. Tori, it's okay. I'm the same. Yeah. I don't think I'll ever forget that first time you and I streamed Dead by Daylight.
knows me well. He knows that I'm not.
I so wish I wouldn't have.
Mercilessly.
I so wish I wouldn't have deleted that stream I had of the first time you played Dead by Daylight with me, because that was amazing.
Oh my God.
That was
Oh my
amazing.
God.
Like, I accidentally deleted it. I think I was trying to delete something else, and I accidentally deleted it off my YouTube channel. And it was, guys, the first time Sarah doesn't even play, like, video games nowadays. Like, she used to play, like, older games, like, way old. Back on the Nintendo or whatever. So she jumps into... She jumps into Dead by Daylight.
Nintendo Switch that I play.
Oh, that's true, but you don't play a lot of these games like Dead by Daylight, though. Not on the PC.
I don't do those kind of games. He is right. Yeah, I don't do the the horror being hacked up kind of games, but gosh, I watched Zax do it for so long, and then I'm finally like, okay, you know what? I'm just gonna do it. So I got the game, and of course, he was helping me.
Timber, hush.
And the first time I played Killer was just terrible. Beyond terrible.
I forgot about that too. And then you and your daughter both tried to kill me or something. Yeah, and I was just troll. I was so rude. It was the first time Sarah was playing Dead by Daylight. She decided to play Killer and try to get me. And I'm running around. It's just one-on-one.
Yeah, because you told me, you're like, okay, now you need to try.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to, but I did it anyway.
And so I'm just trolling her. Like, it was funny. And she's like, I'm never playing Killer, Zach. She's like, I'm never playing Killer after this. A one-on-one match. She decided she's never playing Killer after I trolled her for 10 minutes or something.
I'm not. I'm never doing Killer again. It's so bad. I'm glad you didn't keep it. Because it was horrible.
No, what was great about that, though, like, I could have made like a highlight video of that would be so fun to watch. Like, every game, like, Sarah's worried she's going to die, right? Now, every game, granted, if Sarah was in trouble, I ran up in front of the killer and took a hit and told Sarah where to go. And, hey, run this way or whatever. Go over there. There's somebody over there in the corner that can heal you or whatever. But I was going in basically saving her butt. But, in a lot of situations. But, the funny thing was that first day, like, I think it was like 8 games in a row. I died every freaking game.
Yes.
And I think 7 out of 8 games, Sarah escaped at the end.
I lived and I escaped too. And you just kept dying and dying.
A lot of those times I was dying to save you though, but it was still amazing.
No, you sacrificed yourself for
it was funny that in the end Sarah was, because a lot of times, guys, I'll be honest with you, a lot of times I play games with people that have a lot more experience in Dead by Daylight than Sarah, and the same thing will happen. I mean, we know that I play very altruistic in Dead by Daylight. You know, I'll be saving people, knowing it'll cost me my life to go get that save at the end or whatever. I've done it a million times. A lot of times I'll try to help somebody else out. Like, I'll be streaming with a new streamer that plays Dead by Daylight or whatever, and I'll play the same way. But a lot of times they'll end up still dying, and I'll be the one that ends up getting out at the end or whatever. Even if I try to save them, they'll still die. So it was just really interesting the first time Sarah played Dead by Daylight. Like that she escaped. I think it was like 7 out of 8 games or whatever, and I think I died like almost every game.
Yep. Circus, what seems familiar? You said something about seeming familiar. Yeah, Madden, the stream did cut for a second. Just refresh. It's there.
Last year, Dan, is probably a game I will probably play it when it comes out on Steam. My dad promised me Rocky Road ice cream. Oh, and you never got it. I'd be pretty bad about that, Tori.
Yeah.
Clarinet group is going to state now. Yay! Congratulations, Tori! Our group got a 74 out of 80.
Wow, congratulations.
By the drive is 2 hours. 2-hour drive. That's not that bad, though. I mean, that's totally worth it to go to state. Yeah, to go to state, totally worth it.
Yeah, not far.
How many of you guys in the chat, we're talking about pizza, how many of you guys in the chat like Hawaiian pizza? Ham, pineapple. How many of you guys are all over that eating it? I want to know.
I don't do the ham, but I do pineapple.
Yeah, pineapple.
Yeah.
Brendan's
my favorite is pineapple, black olive, and feta cheese.
Yeah, I like pineapple on pizza. A lot of people don't, though. It's funny how I can always start a huge debate in these chats about pineapple, and like people are like, pineapple on pizza?
Yeah, I know. You know what? To each his own. Some people love the sweetness and, the warm sweetness that it brings. Always warmed when it's pizza, but some people just don't like it. My favorite. I enjoy it. Yeah.
Tori, I think that
Sarah, who is your fave YouTuber? Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
This is the most important thing to know.
This is where I get dissed. And it's like, sorry, Zax.
You know what I'm gonna say.
She's like, sorry, Zax. This guy is just so fucking hot. I like him more. Sorry.
Oh no.
No, I don't
wouldn't
know.
say that.
I would have to guess Sarah's favorite YouTuber is probably me, since she's been watching me for years.
It is.
Yeah. And I'm a good friend of hers.
You're a very good friend. Yes. So, yeah, it would be Zax.
Unfortunately, she doesn't watch me as much as she used to be able to, because she's usually at work or dealing with the home thing or whatever.
Yes.
Yeah, I thought pineapple on pizza was a regular thing too, Dan.
Yeah, I'll be able to get. We have to talk.
Besides me, Sarah.
Yeah, besides. Wow. There are quite a few YouTube channels that I do keep up with, but I feel kind of weird talking about them in here. So, I don't want to promote one person over another, but the other people that I do watch, it is something completely different. So I know Zax won't be offended in any way. The other one I do watch is I watch a couple. They live in Florida and they do different parks down there and different things like that, new rides that are coming, stuff like that. And it's called Tim Tracker. It's him and his wife Jen, and they live in Florida. And like I said, they do all things like Disney and Universal and stuff like that. So I do watch that to keep up to date with different things. So, yep. Yeah, the Tim Tracker. Those two. Yeah, I do watch them. They're funny. They're interesting. They're a married couple. But yeah, you know, eventually one day, some years down the road, I'd like to take a trip back to Universal and back to Disney. And, you know, they're kind of nice to watch, to have different ideas for restaurants down there and different like that. So.
And you
yeah,
guys.
That's the other one mainly that I watch. Like I said, something completely different. They don't do game reviews and stuff like that. So.
And who
I know Zax won't mind me mentioning it.
I like Rusty Foxes for video games. They're very family oriented. Unlike me, they don't curse every other word. They're not too salty about stuff. Even if they are, they don't show it. They definitely don't do bad video game reviews or anything like that. They don't offend anybody. They just they're happy. Happy couple. They do happy games. They play games for the most part that they enjoy. They don't play. They wouldn't. I don't think they would play a game to review it that they know they're not going to have fun with. You know. Unlike me, I'll review a game to tell people it's shit all day long. But
yeah. Madden says she has 2 questions.
Madden, what are your questions on?
Ask away. Go ahead and type them in chat.
Yes, I'm the long lost kid of the Rusty Foxes, says Tori. Wonder who they are. Gonna go check them out. Nice, Circus Baby.
Yeah.
I thought I'd seen Brendan in Rusty Fox's chats before, Baby Time. Can you show my YouTube channel? I am fine with it, but I don't care. Yeah, what's your YouTube channel? Let me click on it. Hang on. Go to channel. Madden does have a YouTube channel. Kimber, hush.
Yeah, I have nothing on mine, so. Yep. I'm still considering starting something, but as to what my channel will be about, I'm still unsure. We'll see.
It'll be all about me, of course.
It's not going to be gaming. What?
It'll be all about me.
Of course not.
Of course not.
But
why won't it be gaming?
I said of course.
Oh, of course.
Of course. No, that's that's not gonna be my thing. Not like I could compete with yours, but yeah, I'm not gonna do gaming.
Oh, you could compete with anything you wanted to put your mind to, Sarah. I have a YouTube channel, but it sucks so bad. Why, Tori? Do you have any of your band performances or anything? Yeah, do you have any of your musical performances or anything on your channel, Tori? Let's go check out your channel. Tori the Bunny has 58 subscribers.
Nice. Great job.
That is really good. I can't tell you how awesome it felt when I got my first 100 subscribers. There you go. There's a link to Tori's channel. Go check it out. I do Roblox and Minecraft. You got 29 subscribers just from the Rusty Foxes, Brendan. Nice. You guys all have YouTube channels. Like, see, this is why it's so hard to grow on YouTube channels or grow on YouTube anymore, because everybody has their own YouTube channel and everybody makes videos.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And a lot of people do videos about the same kind of thing. So
gaming.
that's another reason why I would not do anything game related on mine.
Yeah. You'd have some pretty stiff competition out there. There's a lot of people a hell of a lot better at doing what I do than me, too. I mean, I know some of you people that are fans of me would probably disagree, but
that's okay, Madden. I only have like 1.
Yeah.
But then again, I don't have anything on there anyway, so it's not surprising.
Saying it so.
Well, Melons, you just pop right back in, don't you?
Sarah said you're rude for leaving.
I like giving Melons a hard time.
Melon, Sarah wants you to add her on Steam or somewhere. I get too
said I had a sad because you never added me on Steam.
I get too self-conscious about my performances, whether it's singing or band. I get way too shy if I posted it.
Well, that's understandable, Tori.
Yeah, it is.
Can't add me. Pfft. Sure.
Excuses.
Excuses.
I showed yours. I linked yours, Madden. I'm sorry. Yeah, Madden don't even. That's true. Sarah, he doesn't even. I'm not even Melon's friend on Steam.
I thought I was, Sarah. Come on.
Yep, Melons hasn't even added me, and I've known Melons for a long time. Yeah, Sarah's too good for you to add. That's what he says. Oh, wow. Wow.
Oh. Well, yeah, I'm not Fairy Girls on Steam anyway, so.
Right. I would have to change my avatar, and I've had it for like 10 years. You have to change
your avatar.
Wow. Welcome to the stream, everybody. If you're here and you're not chatting or you're just here kind of watching, welcome. Hopefully we are entertaining you guys. This is something Sarah, the moderator, and I like to do.
Yes.
As often as we can. We usually do this on Saturday nights where we just kind of get together and we just free talk about whatever it is that comes across our mind or your mind.
Yep.
I have Steam, but I have not used it like ever. You don't ever use Steam, Tori? Man, it's like I've streamed in the past. Search for more trouble on Steam, and you'll see. Well, there you go.
Oh, you're the same on both. Yeah, my like I said, my name is Fairy Girls Steam. So if anyone's ever trying to look me up that way, yeah, that's why you won't find me. Because that is not me.
You have 21 Steam games. What's your guys' count? I have like 1,500 or more. Yeah, I have a lot. But most of the games that I've been given, yeah, most of the games that I have been given to me by developers who want me to review their games, etc. Rusty Foxes isn't live anymore. They were live. Not very long ago. Brendan. Yep, looks like their stream ended. Looks like their stream just ended, Brendan. I'm sorry. Tori's like, I have 0 Steam games. What are you laughing about, Sarah? Boom, boom.
Nothing.
Nothing? You're laughing about something. Oh my god.
Melons. Is it the first one that comes up when you search you?
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
Victoria's like, he's like, maybe. I like how Sarah just randomly laughs at air. What do you see? Timber, hush.
What do you think I see? Oh my gosh, okay. Yeah, I was laughing at something else, Tori, and I thought I muted my mic. I apologize. Yeah, but you'll see. I do giggle and I do laugh a lot. So, yeah.
Yeah, she's like, she does like it. She's a very Sarah is a very easily entertained, amused.
Oh, no, because that makes me sound simple. And
no, you're not simple. I'm not saying I'm saying you're simple. I'm just saying you're.
I'm happy.
Yeah, happy person. You're a very happy person.
I've always been a very happy, bubbly person. I can't help it.
Exactly.
So yeah, I giggle and I laugh, and yeah, Zax is often like, "What are you laughing at now?" I can't help it. Oh, I'm sure there's a story behind that pic.
Let me explain, okay? Oh my god.
You don't have to explain yourself to me, Melons.
Yeah, no kidding, right?
You do you, bud.
Wow.
What about?
That's funny.
Yeah, Tori, I'm usually a very energetic, happy person too, so I understand.
Very spastic, happy, energetic person unless you hit me hard on a personal level. Yeah. Twice I almost choke on 2 different things from laughing. Oh my god, you've almost choked from laughing so hard.
Oh, wow. I can understand. Sometimes you get a giggly fit and you just can't help yourself.
Yeah. You know, in sad scenes when it's just silence, I laugh at it, and I don't know why. Help? Like, what do you mean sad scenes? Like in a movie, Tori? Sad scenes when it's just silence. Are you talking more like a real life, like a funeral or something? Brandon says, "Oh wow, just got their notification. It says they ended 2 hours ago. Great job, YouTube." Wow. So that pic came from Craigslist. It's a story I read about a guy that was selling his BMW motorcycle, and that is a pic of the girl he picked up on the bike and brought home. I thought the story was so funny, I had to download the picture and use it as my avatar. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Like in the Titanic, let's see. The funniest movie? Oh my god, now Circus is trolling Tori. Yeah, Brandon's trolling Tori now to die. He used the poik as a sell. Yeah, that makes sense. Because they say sex sells.
Tori, I haven't watched that movie either.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't watch Titanic. I guess because there was such a big, huge hype about it that I didn't watch it on purpose. You know, because everyone was talking about it when it came out.
Yeah, I remember all the girls and everything like that.
I remember all of that, and I'm like, nope, not watching it.
Yeah.
Yep, and I still haven't. All these years later, gosh, how long has it been since that movie came?
It's been. I know I was in the Navy when Titanic came out. I believe it was '96 or something like that.
I was gonna say, wasn't it like in the '90s?
Yeah.
Later
something
90s?
like that.
It's Circus, baby. It's not old to us, to Zax and I, but we are way older than you guys.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Madden, Circus, Tori, we are far.
We're old enough to be your parents, basically. Well, I am.
Yes, we are.
Sarah's a little bit younger, but.
No, I'm old enough to be your parents too.
Yeah. She.
I'm old enough to be y'all's mother. Y'all's mother.
It's funny.
Oh, Melons, I laughed at it.
I never said I was perfect or good. Just sense of humor is not for everybody. I'm curious now, like what the picture is. It must be something really naughty that I can't show on stream, so I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah,
I'm not even gonna ask. Yeah. I don't want to do that.
Yeah. But yeah, check your Steam, Melon. Circus asked how old you are, Zach. Are you willing to admit it?
Yeah, I'm 47 now. Just turned 47.
Yeah. He's 47. Madden, I have a child older than you. Yep. Sound 29. Aw, bless your heart. Thank you. How old did I say I was? Who? Me? Melons? Okay, yeah, I'm not showing that. I just want to tell you right now, I'm not showing your comment. that's disgusting and it's not appropriate. Yes, me, I'm 40.
What? Timber. Both of you were born in...
What year were we born in?
Oh, 72.
78. Yep, and it feels like the 90s was not too long ago. So yeah, it feels like that movie came out just a couple years ago.
Yeah, I mean, I remember Braveheart. Like, Braveheart came out in
yes.
1995, and I loved Braveheart. And I went and watched, you know, I totally went and watched, you know, Titanic and stuff like that, because it was getting such, you know, big reviews and stuff like that. And, like, I like Braveheart way more. It was about around the same time.
I liked Braveheart, too.
Yeah, I thought Braveheart was amazing.
How old are you again, Mel? I think you might have said at one point, but I don't remember. And Dan is a fan of werewolves. Oh, just a fan of vampires versus werewolf Twilight movie.
I think werewolves and vampires are something that we need to see a lot more of. Like,
you can admit it. It's okay to like to like that stuff.
Yeah, I honestly think vampires and werewolves are so underappreciated nowadays. Like, all we ever see in, like, video games, for example, is zombies. You know, I would love to see more werewolves and vampires and stuff like that.
Yeah, there are... I think we were talking about this not too long ago. There are far too many zombie things right now. Not enough werewolves, not enough of... I guess vampires have gone by the wayside for a while. I'm trying to think of some other things like that. All of a sudden, my mind's gone blank. But yeah, there aren't enough like that.
Yeah, I mean, I love all things zombies. Trust me, I'm not like a stereotypical white trash girl in the Jacksepticeye nerd. I'm the Jacksepticeye nerd of the school. Aw, Tori, I'm sure you are.
Hey, there is nothing wrong with being a nerd or being the smart girl.
No,
if
not
you
at all.
are, girl, you rock it.
That's why, Tori,
there's nothing wrong with being the smart girl. I was the smart girl in school.
Yeah.
I was the bookworm. I was the nerd. Nothing wrong with it. You know what? Nerds get far, so don't worry about it.
What's your favorite game that gets ruined by the friend? What's your guys' favorite game that gets ruined by the fan base?
Ruined by the fan base.
So you talked about mine would probably be Rust.
That's an interesting question.
Yeah, I feel Rust is a great game, but I feel like the people that play Rust make it really not fun to play. Like, everybody wants to be as big an asshole as they possibly can in Rust. Yeah. I think it's a great game. I think it's a well-made game. I'm kind of a nerd, but not as bad as other people. Yeah, I mean, I'm a huge nerd. And I've sat here and do 9-hour coding game video streams for crying out loud, guys. But yeah, nothing to be ashamed of, Tori. I mean, I think we all got a little bit of nerdiness, but I mean, there's a reason, Tori, why, like, a lot of guys have this hot thing for, like, that librarian with the pins in her hair and the glasses and stuff like that. There's a reason that librarian is so hot. It has nothing to do with her curves or anything like that. It's because she's a smart gal, and it turns a lot of guys on.
Yeah, and don't let anyone tell you any different. Keep being the smart girl.
Intelligence is a huge turn on for you. Yeah, nothing to be ashamed of at all.
Well, the smart ones think that. The ones that you know don't have time for you because you're too smart. That says a lot about them. So.
Madden says my favorite game is Five Nights at Freddy's. What's yours?
Yeah.
Well, we all know, I think, my favorite game. I play it all the time.
Do. Yeah.
Richard, that's kind of the point of Rust. So there's only 2 things to do, and each of those things revolve around the concept of kill. That's true. You got a good point there, Richard. You got a good point. I just feel like maybe the developers could do something about this. I don't know. I mean, I guess that's part of the appeal too, is to log into an open world that has really good graphics and stuff like that, but be naked, have nothing on you, and having to scrounge around to get enough stuff to either build a campfire or even a shack or whatever. Meanwhile, I just always feel like it's a waste of time when I sit there for 30 minutes collecting wood or stones or resources or whatever, and I'm still naked, haven't even got enough stuff to make basic clothing yet, and fucking 8 guys decked out in the best armor in the world. I mean, there's really no laws, you know. It's like what the world would be if there was no laws, and you got 8 guys decked out in the best armor and machine guns come up and kill you, just to be an asshole and take your 4 wood, which they don't even need, you know, or whatever. Yeah, that annoys me, I guess. Matt says, I feel like murdering. What? He said, turn on, my teenage brain goes to the wrong places. Sorry, don't be ashamed of that either. Yep. Yep, it happens, Tori, especially when you're a teenager. Rock and roll, same, Tori. Does anyone like gun games? Gun games. There's a lot of gun games. I guess you mean like Call of Duty and Black Ops, not Black Ops, but what is it? Battlefield. Stuff like that.
Yep.
They may be able to resolve that issue in a way they didn't do
any gun games? Not for me. Madden. Yeah, I'm just not.
She's not a violent girl. She's more of a. Yeah. She seems like the kind of girl that's more be in the kitchen, make you a cupcake kind of a gal than to want to shoot people.
Yeah, that's me.
See? I know Sarah pretty well.
He knows me very well. Yeah, I'm the peacemaker. I don't like to do the shooty games and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
I have a weird favorite game, but mine is Luigi's Mansion.
Luigi's Mansion.
Luigi's Mansion, yeah.
Yes.
Undertale.
I know that one.
I tried Undertale. Undertale looks like a really amazing game, but I tried it once and I just never really got into it, but it looks like it's an amazing game. I can see why a lot of people like it. I think Rust purely for griefing. If it had environment destruction, I'd play it purely for griefing if it had environment destruction like Minecraft. It definitely has destruction, but I think you have to work for it, and you have to have work to get C4 and stuff like that. Again. Fanbase ruined Undertale 100% for me. How come? How come, Circus Baby? What did the fanbase do that ruined Undertale? Because Undertale is a single-player game. Like, how did the fanbase ruin a single-player game that's a great game? I don't understand that. Yeah, environment destruction is really... That's another thing about Rust that got me is like the graphics are so good and stuff like that. You start getting all these people building all their massive empires and buildings and stuff like that everywhere. It can really cause a lot of strain on your computer and memory and stuff. I'm not into big shooting games, but I grew up with Minecraft, and that was the violence. That was violence, yeah. Yeah. If you want to be able to destroy the environment, then the lights have to be real time so they can adjust with a new geometry. They have a universe they made based off the Undertale called Underlust. That ruined a lot. Underlust? That's weird. Huh, I didn't know that. Like I said, I never really played that full game. It looked like a really deep game. It looked like a really deep and compelling game, but yeah. I know a lot of people like it. I mean, Undertale is a game that has insane positive reviews and everything like that, I think, on Steam, right? I do believe that. Let's take a look. I own the game. I played it for 1 hour, and it didn't hook me. 95% positive reviews. Almost 100,000 reviews. I mean, the game is done very, very well. The developer here that made Undertale has made millions and millions of dollars off this one game. The Underlost has made up fan base that basically makes you feel sick. Wow, Tori. Huh, I don't know anything about that. Underlost, huh? Review type. 4,400 negative reviews. That's kind of how I felt right here. Charming but overrated. Horrendous fan base. A bunch of cringy and edgy 10 to 15-year-olds. Yuck. The story is good. Well, a lot of these people are saying the same kind of thing as you, Tori. Cancer fan base. You said Underlost? Freak Style is my favorite PS2 game. I think I remember that. That's like a... Freak Style, isn't that like a motorcycle riding game or something? It's a lot of sex. Be glad you are innocent a little more than me. Keep it that way, please. Stay happy. How old are you, Tori? Aren't you only like 16 or 17 or something?
Yeah, she's...
You're too old to be...
She's talking to Madden.
Yeah. Right, I understand that, but
she's not talking to you.
Not talking to me. Well, I understand that, but still, to be talking about Underlust and all the sick sex stuff like that as a 16-year-old. I mean, I feel bad that because I know when I was 16, I didn't have to worry about any of that kind of stuff. You know,
it was different
back then.
When we were, yeah, it was much different.
Yeah, for sure.
It's nothing like what it is now. It's
Freak Style. Is it on Steam? It's probably not on Steam, is it? Wait a minute, I think I just saw it. Oh, that's Freestyle. Never mind.
Yeah, I know, Tori. And you know what? At 12 years old, when I was 12, we were still playing with Barbie dolls.
Yeah.
It was completely different world back then. Very much so. So yeah, it was. It's not easy being a teenager now. I wouldn't want to be your age for anything. No way.
Yeah, I never had this game, Dan, but I did know what it was. I thought it was motorcycles, but it is motorcycles. Okay. Yeah, it looks like a pretty fun game.
Yep, totally agree, Melon.
I know I used to like a like a game sort of like this. It was really fucking popular though, but it wasn't 3D like this. But it was a really well-made game. Can't remember what the hell it was called though. I used to have it on, I think, the PS3. There was a motorcycle game that kind of had obstacles and stuff like that you could do, and you could, I think you could play like 4 players on it. And it was on the PS3. It was super popular, and it was a lot of fun. I can't remember what the hell it was called though. Maybe you know, Dan. Maybe somebody knows. But this was a good game, huh? It looks like fun. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what the game is that I played that I love so much on the Motor Cycle PS3. I don't know. Motorbike, I think that might be it. No, that doesn't sound right though. That doesn't sound right. It's something like Motorbike. Motorbike, I think, was like a cheap con of the good one. I don't know. I don't know what the one I'm thinking of is. The one I was thinking of kind of looked like Motorbike, I think. Somebody's got to know what it is.
I just looked at the time.
It's late, huh?
It is. We've been doing this for a while.
We have. We've been down here for a couple hours, yeah. 20 soldiers. Kids
Yep,
nowadays
it is
barely go
Circus.
outside.
It's 11:21. At least in my neck of the woods, it is.
I could MU Paradise. I could probably MU Paradise. Emulator Paradise. PS3 motor output 2D motorcycle game. I'm sure. Trials. I think this is it. Oh no, Joe Danger. That's the one I'm thinking of. Joe Danger. This one was the one that I loved. Yes. This was fucking amazing. I played the hell out of this on the PS3. Yeah, this one was a lot of fun. I think I had Joe Danger and Joe Danger 2 on the PS3. And they were both really good. But yeah, this game made a killing on the PS3, I know. You try to get all the airtime and get over all the obstacles and get all the little power-ups and shit.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I wish they had that on Steam. That'd be cool. I'm sure they don't have it on Steam. They might. I doubt. Oh, they do have it on Steam. Look at there. See what kind of reviews it's getting. How does it only have 57 reviews on Steam? Wow. 57 reviews on Steam. And it has 84% positive reviews. That's about what I paid for it on the PS3 too. And you can do single player, you can do... Oh, it doesn't have any online support or anything, but you can do split screen. Yeah, if you guys haven't heard of Joe Danger, it is on Steam. And you can get the bundle for $25. I don't know that I'd play it that much nowadays, but honestly...
I can understand what you feel, Tori. Tori says, I'm a teen, but not a kid.
Right.
I understand what you mean. It's just when you get older, we call everyone under a certain age a kid. So
Right.
It's not meaning to be mean or anything like that. It's just you'll see. When you get older, you'll call people the age you are now a kid. So
That's true, Richard.
welcome
Very
back,
true.
Melons, and hello, Lord. Welcome in.
Lauren, welcome back. Teens and kids are the same thing as adults. Yes. Matt, I don't know how long I've known you. 2 or 3 years, probably. Lord Saltmeat, how you doing? Welcome. Hope you're not a troll. Your name, not a kid. Your name kind of comes off as being a troll. Hopefully you're not. Welcome to the stream, bud. Good to see you here. Missed out on the PS3 360 generation. Did you, Dan? Yeah. Yeah, this was a super fun game. I'm shocked, honestly, that Joe Danger and Joe Danger 2 don't have more reviews. Because I'm pretty sure they sold very well on the consoles. Yeah, it kind of blows my mind that they haven't sold better on Steam. Yeah, I'd like to give these games a try on Steam just for old nostalgia's sake for my PS3, but I don't want to pay $15 a piece for them. I'm sure that I'll find a bundle with them or something, find them cheaper at some point. Joe Danger, Joe Danger. I believe Joe Danger might have been the PS3 version of Excitebike, because I think Excitebike was Xbox's game. I think Joe Danger might have only been on PlayStation, so it was kind of their version of it. I know it did have the ability to go in and like kind of make your own custom courses and stuff like that, which is a lot of fun. I know my son and I would sit there and make courses for each other to try to run through. It was really hard to make courses that worked really well, though. Like if you didn't place everything properly, it would just be a frustrating course. I don't like my generation at all, to be honest. I don't like, and I don't really like. Anyone ready for Mortal Kombat 11? Sounds pretty cool. I never really got into Mortal Kombat back in the day. I was more of a Tekken guy. So Honestly, I'm really not that excited for Mortal Kombat. I know a lot of people are, but yeah, Tekken was always my game rather than Mortal Kombat. And I love Tekken 7. Tekken 7 came out, what, 2 or 3 years ago, and I still love that one. If I was going to play a fighting game, I'd probably just play Tekken. So I've known you 4+ years. I was, oh, okay. GG, okay, the second. Okay, gotcha, Lord Salt Mate. You changed your name. You changed your name. Yeah, I can't keep up with all you guys, the way you guys change your names on Steam all the time and stuff. My generation, to be honest, is kind of stupid. Sorry, y'all. I don't want to be considered that. I understand, Tori. Absolutely. As you age and gain experience, Richard says, you'll continue to think the younger you was less mature. When you're 25, you'll think the 16-year-old you now was essentially a dumb, immature person.
Yep,
very, very true, Richard. Palette Goth ruined Undertale for me and multiple others. Yeah, I don't know a lot about that, Madden. Likewise, when you're 35, you'll think the same thing. Yep. And when you're 45, you'll think you were dumb when you're 35 and wonder why the hell you didn't invest, you know, money and stuff like that. Yep. Let's keep it civil in the chat, guys. Yeah. 11 people here watching now. What are you guys thinking? What do you guys got planned? What games are you guys waiting for? What movies are you guys waiting to go see? Bro Palette Goth is gay. Oh, I believe you, man. I completely believe you. I have no doubt about that.
We're hollering out game.
Star Wars Endgame. I think somebody said they were Disney ruined Star Wars. From what I've seen of Mortal Kombat 11, I've only watched a few minutes of somebody playing an early release version of it or something, and it looked pretty intense though. Oh, you changed your YouTube to your Twitch. Okay, I gotcha. No problem. So, Lord Salt. Star Wars, Rise of the Skywalkers. Hell yeah! I can't wait for the new Spider-Man movie.
Well, Richard, it doesn't matter. At least you have us on right now, so thank you for that.
Yeah, no kidding. You're watching me, and it seems like a lot of people. You know, I don't think I've had 11 viewers, Sarah. I think the first time I came back and played Dead by Daylight, I think at some point I had 18 or something like that, but it didn't last for very long. So we've had 10 or 11 viewers for quite a while here on this stream. So you seem to just shoot the shit, if you would.
Know.
These people like talking to us.
You guys will definitely know. You guys will definitely have to tune in the next time that we do this for sure.
And there will definitely be a next time, probably in a couple weeks, maybe a month, and we'll get together.
Yeah, I mean, we had a little bit of a lull, you know, due to some stuff going on, but yeah, we'll be able to be back at it again.
What game do you guys, what kind of videos do you guys like watching me do the most? Do you guys like watching me do Dead by Daylight? Do you guys like watching me do salty game reviews where I trash crappy games? What is it you guys like watching me do the most? Maybe you guys like watching my Bearded Dragon videos? What? DBD? You guys like watching me play and salty games, Brendan says. Everything, Lord Northern says. Reviews.
Aww.
I never dated. Surprisingly, I'm too mature compared to the teens in my school. I'm focused on school. Yeah, that's what you need to be focused on, Tori. You get your head in the right place. Yeah, the last thing you want to do is be getting mixed up in
right now.
Yeah, you want dating, and dating leads to other things. The last thing you want, just being honest with you, the last thing you want at 16, 17 years old is a baby. That can. I'm not saying kids are bad, but having a child that young can basically screw up your entire life. I hate it when YouTubers don't ever look at chat. I understand that, Brad or Madden. Yep, absolutely. Yeah, it can be annoying. You got to understand. Like, I'm more focused now because I'm not playing a game or engaged with a game. You got to understand, Madden, that sometimes YouTubers, they're playing a game, they're focused on trying to survive or do well in the game to keep you guys entertained. And a lot of times they don't have the ability to read everything in chat, and so they can, when they do read chat, they're just kind of picking out tidbits or, a lot of times just shorter lines, stuff like that. My favorite type of videos you do is stuff like this, Tori says. I think my love affair with DBD has come to an end. Helen says he's like, I'm finally tired of watching Dead by Daylight. Yeah, I kind of feel you there, Melons. It's kind of like there's nothing. I don't think there's any new killer or new content they could add to Dead by Daylight that would just make it like, wow. I don't know. The only thing that would do it for me, I think, that would make me like really excited is if they added a Walking Dead. I think the coolest thing Dead by Daylight could do is add the Walking Dead. My dream, honestly, would be The Walking Dead, the final season. That would be my dream content for Dead by Daylight. And like I said, I've said it before, if I was them, I would do everything I could to get an older, mature Clementine that we all grew up with loving in the game series. If they could get the mature Clementine as a new survivor in Dead by Daylight, and then it wouldn't even matter who the killer was. But let's just say they got Negan with his Lucille barbed wire bat as a killer. I'm telling you right now, Dead by Daylight should be reaching out to freaking Telltale or whoever owns all the rights to this shit. Dead by Daylight behavior should be reaching out and say, you know what? If you'll let us put Clementine and Negan from the TV show in our game, we'll give you guys 100% of all the sales for that DLC. Behavior should totally do that. They should say, we'll give you 100% of all the sales on this DLC. $6.99, $9.99. People would pay, I'd pay $15 for that DLC. Just for those two characters and a map. I would easily pay $15 for Clementine, and I'd be excited as hell about it too. Like, I'd fucking give my left arm, basically, for that fucking DLC. So, they could ask $15 for that. They could give 100% of the sales to the owners of the Walking Dead content. And I guarantee you, the next time we looked, like day one, after that DLC came out, I wouldn't be surprised if there was 500,000 people playing Dead by Daylight. Or more. Like, I bet you right now, like on a good day after a really good DLC, we might see 30 or 40,000 people playing DLC. If they added that DLC, they would have at least 500,000 people playing their game. And Dead by Daylight would sell so many new copies of their game just for that DLC that it'd be well worth it to them to give the owners of the Walking Dead content 100% of the DLC profits. I mean, that's totally what they should do. If I was them, that's all I would be trying to do. I'd be like, my priority would be getting the Walking Dead DLC in my game. Clem and DBD would bring me back. See, there you go. Melons even says it. Clem and DBD would bring me back, for sure. The only thing that would be hard about that, like, I honestly think that would emotionally wreck me a little bit. Like, if I played Clementine, right, in Dead by Daylight, and then Negan hooked me, I think that would hurt down low somewhere. That would hurt my heart. Because I've actually fallen in love with Clementine so bad that if I saw her die in a game of Dead by Daylight, I think it would probably bring a tear to my eye. Yeah, I love Clementine, for sure. I think it's amazing, guys, how much we can fall in love with fictional characters. It really is. How do you explain that, Sarah?
Not for sure, really. It's just an emotional attachment.
How do we fall so in love with a fictional character?
Fictional character, it's out of someone's imagination. It's not real, but it's just how we are as humans. You know.
Maybe Saltmate.
Having an emotional attachment to things, regardless of whether or not they're real.
Get me to 1 million subscribers, and I guarantee you I'll get a webcam. Get me to 1 million subs, and I'll get a webcam. How's that? No, someday I might get one, guys. Melon says you heard it here first. I don't know. Part of me believes, Melons, that I don't know if it'll be Clementine and Negan, but part of me deep down somewhere believes, maybe it's just wishful thinking. Part of me believes that at some point, Dead by Daylight will add a Walking Dead DLC. I just think it would be the best thing for them. I think it would be much more of a win for Dead by Daylight than it would be a win for The Walking Dead. I mean, you would say, hey, it's a win-win, but no, I think that'd be a much bigger win for Dead by Daylight. Do have PewDiePie and Zaxter 9,900 million subscriber race. Aw, that's funny. Lauren Oilers. I don't know if I want to see him. Yeah, exactly right. Plot twist, I win that race. You guys are awesome. Yeah. How many of you guys would play Dead by Daylight if it had Clementine in it?
Yeah, it is getting pretty late, Tori.
I can hear it.
I understand.
I can hear Sarah kind of yawning as well.
Yeah, I've been up since o'clock this morning, so I'm a little
And
tired,
it's like
guys.
midnight, yeah. All right, guys. With that, I think we're gonna go ahead and wrap up the stream. I want to thank you guys for
Thank you for coming
being
in.
here.
This is awesome.
I'm probably gonna play some Dead by Daylight myself, guys. PewDiePie isn't easy, so if you guys want to be here, I was gonna do a raid and find somebody to raid since we do have 10 people. But give me like 20 minutes, guys, to eat some of my pizza that I ordered because I only ate like one piece. And,
yeah, Zax will eat and he'll be back on, but I will not be in that stream. Like I said, I've been up since 4 o'clock this morning.
Sarah's
and,
been up since way early. Yeah.
I've worked and everything today, and I am pretty tired, so I'm actually going to go to bed.
I don't blame you at all.
But he'll be staying up and streaming.
Keeping you guys entertained. So give me like 20 minutes, guys. I'll be back. I'll be back with you guys. We'll do more Dead by. Some of you guys said you love Dead by Daylight. You guys like watching me do that. If you guys are up late, on a Saturday night, whatever time it is for you. Some of you guys are Sunday morning, I know.
Yeah.
We'll be back, guys, here soon, real soon. Melon says good night, Sarah.
Yeah, well, good night, Melons. Check your Steam.
Don't.
Yeah, it. You mean it, Melons. Yeah, thanks for coming in, everybody. And we will definitely do this again soon. And pay attention for reviews because we'll be reviewing more games soon.
For sure. All right, guys. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you guys right back here real soon, guys. Take care,
Good night,
everybody. Have a good night.
Bye, everybody.